All right guys, here we are back at Sydney International Dragway, straight off the dyno on Mixed Motorsport. Peak power figure didn't seem to really change, but again, from the same day, there was still, I think, a gain of close to 30 kilowatts. Mid-range, we're seeing still a gain, massive gains, I think about another 30 or 40 kilowatts mid-range. The car is super aggressive now coming on boost. Pretty much as soon as the dyno's engaged, it hits 28, 29 pounds, then plateaus off down to about 24 peak at the full RPM. So hopefully with our new timing that we've got cranked into it, we can try and get off the line and hopefully set a new PB with a 60 foot. I think currently our PB is sitting at about 172, 173 currently. So let's see if we can get it done.
Get it done.
So the water methanol. So on the street, the car feels radically different. It's just got a huge amount of torque down low now. So as soon as I hit the gas, it's just instant power. So before, when we had to pull the timing back, you could definitely feel the car was a bit lazier down low. So now it does feel quite aggressive. Another thing that I've noticed, which I have never noticed before in tuning, that with the giant increase in timing that Mick's been able to dial in, I've noticed the car actually sounds different out the exhaust, for the better as well. So let's see if we can get that 12.3 and see if we can get some improvements in the mile an hour as well. Okay guys, so we've just done 4 passes. The first run was a 12.6 at 103 mile an hour. Wasn't really happy with that. The car felt slow. It felt like it was surging on the way down. We then did another one just to back it up to see what's going on. We did I think it was a high 12 or something, and it was only at 100 mile an hour. So what we thought, we rung Mick. He was gracious enough to answer our call. He said that we're probably hitting the overboost feature of the boost controller, which protects the engine, so it drops the boost right down.
Boost my bottom!
I'm boosting!
Boost my bottom!
We then ran the car also on the low boost setting to see if we could get a clean pass, which we did, but on the low boost we weren't able to stall it up to the desirable 4,000 RPM launch. So we only did a 1.85 60 footer and we trapped a 102 mile an hour pass. So on the last run, we went back to the high boost setting. We let it rip at about 3,800, 3,900, and we did a 173 60 footer with a 105 mile an hour, and we netted a 12.6 again. So we do think there's some issues with the transmission temps getting a bit hot, so we will be adding a transmission cooler very shortly when we do some more servicing of the car and fit the new inlet manifold. So guys, what we're going to do now is let the car cool down, and we will try and get another pass or two, but we'll see how we go. Hey guys, so I had to go do some testing by myself. We weren't able to get our film guys out there and any other cameras. I'm no good with cameras, so I didn't take any. What we did is we fitted up some Toyo Ep13 tyres. That made a massive difference. You could feel it on the street of how it would hook.
I think I just found the issue.
Whilst I was at the drags, I'm going to admit I haven't been using the boost controller correctly, the new eBoost 2 controller. Major stuff up by me, just a user error with the consistency since we went to the eBoost 2 boost control system. All right, so what you do is you press the up button and that will hit you onto setting 2. So when I would key off the ignition, if there was an oil down or delay, it would revert back to setting 1, and that's what the consistency problem was. So on high boost, there's been no problem since. That's where the problems were coming with our previous passes, why there was inconsistencies, and we just weren't trapping the mile an hour or speeds all the times. So guys, I can say I did go out. Unfortunately, I was by myself, but we will be doing subsequent runs to see the runs on camera. But we can finally say the car is starting to move. So I did a 12.3 with a 1.8 360 foot at 111.9 mile an hour. I then rattled off a 1.78 60 foot with a 12.28 at 111.5 mile an hour. And then with a 1.8 60 footer, I did a 12.17 at 112.4 mile an hour. So finally the car is running the numbers we thought it should. It was unfortunate that we couldn't back up and have clear results after those other couple of mods like the downpipe and the water meth. But I can tell you the car is pulling immensely hard down the track. So we're seeing now the boost control is all working and it's hitting the right settings. We're hitting about 29 PSI, as you've seen on the dyno, and it's holding 26 PSI all the way down the strip. So absolutely wrapped that we can say we've passed those hurdles and now we've got some consistency back. But I do take all the fault. That was a major stuff up with me. It's just me, a user error. I wasn't used to the Turbo Smart product. So I do apologize for everyone following the series. But I can say that hurdle is behind us now. The next modification is to curb the wheel spin. So even with the new tyres, we are turning the tyres very aggressively. So we are getting a new ACD clutch pack from Europe. We're going to put some more information on that shortly, and then we'll back out the strip again and do some more testing. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I apologize for the previous runs, but we're finally into the 12 ones, which I'm very happy with. Guys, see you next time, and thanks for watching.